The year is 1944. The world is at war, but another battle rages quietly, the fight against hunger. In war-torn lands, famine is a silent killer, overshadowed by headlines of conflict. In a remote Mexican field, Norman Borlaug, an unknown American scientist, kneels among dying wheat. The crops are ravaged by stem rust, a fungus turning food into dust. Local farmers have lost hope. Experts say the mission is impossible, but Borlaug sees not defeat, but a challenge, a puzzle to solve for the hungry. Amidst the chaos of war, he begins a journey that will change history. The world's population is growing, but food supplies are shrinking. Mass starvation seems inevitable. Yet Borlaug refuses to give in. He gets back to work, determined to find a solution. Here, in the dirt and heat, he stands on the front line of humanity's future. He is about to ignite a revolution, not of armies, but of seeds. The fate of millions rests on his stubborn resolve. The world may not notice, but history is being made in this forgotten field. Borlaug's fight is not for glory, but for survival. He believes hunger is a problem to be solved, not endured. Against all odds, he begins the work that will save more lives than any general or politician. The battle for bread has begun, and Borlaug is its unlikely warrior. To understand Borlaug, you must know his roots. Born in 1914 on an Iowa farm, he learned resilience from the land and the hardship of the Great Depression. The Dust Bowl scarred his childhood. He saw farms vanish, families lose everything. Hunger was not abstract, it was personal, a daily threat. His grandfather's wisdom shaped him. Fill the stomachs of the hungry, not the coffers of the rich. This became Borlaug's guiding principle. He left the farm to study plant diseases, determined to protect crops from devastation. He wasn't a revolutionary, just a practical man with a mission. The Dust Bowl taught him that food security is the foundation of society. He resolved that no one should suffer hunger, as he had seen. The boy from Iowa was ready to face the world's greatest challenge. In 1944, Borlaug arrived in Mexico to help the country grow its own wheat. Mexican farmers faced poverty and crop failure, their wheat destroyed by stem rust. Borlaug worked in harsh conditions, earning trust by laboring alongside locals. His breakthrough was shuttle breeding, growing wheat in 2 climates each year, doubling progress. He crossbred thousands of wheat varieties, searching for disease resistance. After years of relentless effort, he succeeded wheat that resisted rust and could grow almost anywhere. This innovation meant hope for nations threatened by famine. The Mexican fields became a laboratory for survival. Borlaug's new wheat was a weapon against hunger, forged through sweat and science. The impossible was now within reach. The world's breadbasket was about to expand. By the 1960s, famine loomed over India and Pakistan. Borlaug's wheat was shipped in, a desperate gamble. He faced bureaucracy, skepticism and logistical chaos, but worked directly with farmers to teach new methods. The results were astonishing. Wheat harvests soared, and famine was averted. India and Pakistan became self-sufficient in grain within a few years. This was the Green Revolution, a turning point in history. Science and determination had saved millions from starvation. Borlaug's work is credited with saving over 1 billion lives. The Green Revolution spread worldwide, transforming agriculture. It wasn't just about more food, it was about hope and stability. Humanity had bought precious time. The threat of mass starvation receded. Borlaug's seeds had changed the world. As the Green Revolution flourished, criticism grew. Environmentalists warned of chemicals, monoculture, and water use. Borlaug was accused of creating unsustainable systems. He argued that high-yield crops saved wilderness by reducing the need for more farmland. Critics, he said, misunderstood the realities of hunger. The debate overshadowed his achievements. Borlaug became a controversial figure, his legacy questioned. Yet for him, the fight was always about feeding the hungry, not ideology. The storm of controversy was a bitter price for saving lives. In 1970, Borlaug received the Nobel Peace Prize. He was honored not for politics, but for saving lives through science. Fame never suited him. He preferred the fields to the spotlight. In his Nobel speech, he warned the Green Revolution had only bought time. Population growth still threatened food security. Borlaug used his prize to further his mission, establishing the World Food Prize. He remained largely unknown, even as his impact grew. Into his 90s, he worked in fields worldwide, especially in Africa. He mentored new scientists, driven by duty, not recognition. Borlaug's life was defined by quiet persistence. He died in 2009, his name unfamiliar to many, but his legacy feeding billions. Borlaug's death passed quietly, but his legacy endures in every loaf of bread. He proved that hunger is not inevitable, but a challenge for science and will. His stubborn optimism and practical action changed the world. Today, new threats, climate change, water scarcity, demand the same resolve. The foundation Borlaug built remains vital. His high-yield crops still feed billions. He showed that one person can bend history toward hope. The next time you eat, remember the man who fought hunger in the fields. True heroes are not always famous. They are those who feed the world. Borlaug's legacy is baked into the bread that sustains us all.